French and English victory today. Sam Marvin Redpost of Flying Birthday Cake and Mechanic to study for Chapter 5, George Who? And Mechanic to study for Chapter 5 and then Chapter 6, okay? And now we can read the book. Of course not. WAYSIDE will be Earth, the Cloud of Doom, and Mechanic to study for Chapter 4 and then Chapter 5, okay? And now, are you ready for these two book and two stories? Here we go. And first, we can read WAYSIDE will be Earth, the Cloud of Doom. Chapter 4, Consider the Paper Clip. Read a book, write a book report, draw a picture. That was the answer Mrs. Jules put up on the board. Donna's picture showed a giraffe studying a map, and she had drawn a large question mark over the giraffe's head. Her book report only had to be 1 page, but she had written 2 whole pages. The Lost Giraffe was her favorite book ever. Now, all she needed was a paper clip, and she scraped her desk. She found quite a few pencils, mostly broken, and there were loads of erasers, bits of crayon knobs, and there was also a crumb-covered pink piece of paper that had come off the bottom of the cupcake. Oh no, oh no, oh no, she moaned as she continued to scorch. She raised her hand. Yes, Donna, said Mrs. Jules, I need a new paper clip. But I gave you one at the beginning of the year, said Mrs. Jules. I know, Mrs. Jules, I'm sorry, I just can't find them. And Mrs. Jules thought, I'm very disappointed in you, Donna. I need a new paper clip too, said Joy. And Mrs. Jules glared at him. What did you do when the one I gave you? She demanded. I think I used it on science homework, said Joy. I handed it back yesterday, said Mrs. Jules reminded him. Didn't you save a paper clip? I guess not, Joy amended. Baby was finishing up the last part of her picture. Paper clip, please, she said without looking from her work. One of me too, said Craven. Mrs. Jules leaned her hand on the desk. Do you think paper clips grow on trees? She asked. I don't know, said Craven. I gave each one of you paper clip at the beginning of the year. It was your responsibility to take care of it. She opened her desk drawer, took out of a paperclip box and opened it. There's only 6 left, she said, shaking her hand in dismay. Oh, can I have one? Said Joy. I can't find mine. And Mrs. Jules was too angry to reply. She moved in the front of the room. You children are so exploited, she said. Do you have any idea what it takes to make just one paperclip? And she held up one of her last remaining paper clips. Look at the perfect envelope and the way it gleams in the light, almost like a mirror. Her anger seemed to melt. Anyway, as she marveled at the magnificent masterpiece. There's little piece of paper clip, but everyone wants a paper clip because everyone didn't have one. And it takes a lot of very talented people and years of training and hard work, she explained. And first, there's a reward maker paperclip wire has to be just right, not too thick, but too not to wiggly either. Then there's the wire pull too. She condensed it, and that's who gives a paper clip and a special glue. And the wire container who cuts each wire to perfect slab. And finally, the most important, the master beaner. And the bandit carefully blends the wire into a perfect double loop, and she put her hands over her sadly. And these rush, hurry days. Not too many young people in Saudi are picture clip bending, and there is only one handful of master bandits in the whole world. And who knows, in 10 or 20 years, there might be, and everyone will have to switch to sockless. Just to said Donna, and Mrs. just gave a paper clip to Donna. Now, don't lose it. I won't, Donna promised. Let me see, said Dee. Donna proudly showed Baby her new paper clip. It's so beautiful, said Baby, wearing a double loops. I've never noticed before. I'm going to be a paperclip bandit when I grow up, said Kevin. And Mrs. Jules smiled at Kevin. She had never been more proud of the students. And now, Chapter 5, Oregon, what's his name? And remember, search for Chapter 5 and then Chapter 6, okay? And now we're trying to sit there reading about it. Marvin, Redpost, a flying birthday cake. What is this? Let's find it. Chapter 5, George, who? Why don't you invite Joy to come over this weekend, said Marvin's mother. He could spend the night. 2 days had passed since Gina and Hedda told Joy he was a doorkeeper. Now everybody called him Dad, and Marvin lay in bed. And when his mother came in to wish him a good night, he told her about Joy. He didn't tell her anything. He just said he felt bad because there's a new kid at school and everyone picked on him. I tried to be nice to him, said Marvin. I think he knows that. And Marvin knew what it was like to be picked on. Because I read, Marvin Redpost, why are you picking on me? So I know it and Marvin knows it too. And early in the year, everyone had picked on him. He remembered how bad he felt. It was probably even worse for Joy, he thought, since Joy just moved here from far away. Yeah, the church is a little bit far away. But everybody picked on Joy, so it might be bad for Marvin and Joy. And he wanted to be Joy's friend, but he was afraid that everyone would pick on him again. And then if Joy moved back to Charchico, and Marvin would be friendless. I'm afraid if I'm nice to Joy, then the kids will mean to me too, he said. Maybe if you're nice to Joy, the other kids will be nice to Joy too, said his mother. She kissed him goodnight. Oh. And on Friday, Mrs. North asked Joy to tell her something about George Dixon. Who? Said Joy. You, Joy, said Mrs. North. Who do you want to know about? George Dixon. I don't think I know him, the class corrected. How about Abraham Lincoln? Said Warren. Do you know him? I don't think so, said Joy. Does he go to this school? Everyone laughed some more. Oh, it's funny because the big people was going to school. Oh, it's a little bit funny. And Mrs. Snort had to remind the class not to laugh at their classmates. We go to school to learn. If we already knew everything, then we wouldn't have to go to school. And Marvin didn't laugh. Maybe in charge ago, they didn't teach about presidents until the first grade. And Joy was still wearing a baggy pants and Mickey Mouse t-shirt. He wore the same clothes all week. I wonder why he never changed his clothes, Judy said at lunch. Do you think those are the only clothes he wants? And she was sitting next to Casey Happening, Marvin, Nick, and Snort sat across from them. He wants another clothes, said Marvin. The moving van probably got lost, so he has to wear the same clothes every day until the moving van gets there. And Joy was sitting all by himself, way down at the end of the table. How come you always sticking up from him, said Nick. I don't always stick up from him, said Marvin. Yes, you do, said Casey. When I told you he kissed at the fake pole, you said he was being protected. Do you like him, said Judy. Is he your friend? He's stupid, said Snort. And it might be he knows things we don't know, said Marvin. Maybe he knows some really fun games that we never heard of it. And just like he's never heard of wall ball, it's never even heard of baseball, said Casey, and everybody expects. Marvin laughed. He's a dorky, said Nick. Just because he's not from here, said Marvin. If you went to Churchill, the kids, they might think you are a double dorky. That's why I'm not going to Churchill, said Nick. And Judy Jasper has a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a bag of the Cheetos. Oh, it's yummy. I eat Cheetos and it's a little bit spicy but yummy chips. And Marvin watched it as she opened up her sandwich. She carefully placed the Cheetos one at a time on top of the peanut butter. The Cheetos fell together like tails on the bathroom floor. Ew! And Snort had a bag of potato chips that might be really big. And he crumbled potato chips in his fist and dropped the crumbs into carpet and milk. Admit that, Marvin, said Judy. Joy's just playing weird. She placed the bread with a jelly bag on the top of the butter and peanut butter and Cheetos. He does some pretty strange things, Snort agreed. Oh, why is Joy's lunch stupid? And Judy bit into her peanut butter, Cheetos, and jelly sandwich, and Snort drank his potato chip and milk mixed it. I guess, said Marvin. And now, chapter 6 right now, the flesh pole. And we can study for chapter 6 tomorrow and the end of chapter 7, okay? And now, did you have fun? You read English computer comics and these begin these start to read and with lots of book children, book characters. So okay? And we'll send lots of Marvin's friends and some lots of book children and characters. Okay? And thank you for looking and listening every day. And thank you for thumbs up every day. And please thumbs up every day. And bye, my friend. Have a nice day. Bye.